You know the drill, it is Leek Day, and so here's Weekly Leek 17. This week we're taking a second look at Fisher Bounties, and we're also going over some big progress on quests. So, grab your favorite drink, and let's discuss. Just in case you're new here, the Weekly Leek is Fenn's weekly dev blog which shares progress on a per team basis, accompanied by 2 infographics to track their progress, with some thin leaks squeezed in between. Let's start with the front cover. Continuing the trend of team members being embodied as leeks, this week the leek of the week is the thin leek, which represents Daniel. This is very fitting, as he has been the one developing Fisher Bounties, which is exactly what the front cover has for us today. Starting with a smaller image this week, we can see the new Fisher Bounty board, which will be on Eel Street next to the frequently fresh fish stall. As we've shown before, this board will be where you can pick up 3 different types of Fisher Bounties, those being Collect Bounties, which will have you catch and hand in a defined amount of fish, Hunt Bounties, which will see you catching a defined amount of fish with no hand-in requirement, and Legendary Bounties, which will see you track down a legendary fish and catch it for a nice reward. Taking a look outside the front cover, we can potentially see one such legendary fish. In the water, we can see a single pufferfish, and it's hard to tell whether this is just a sandy pufferfish or a legendary one. Either way, I wonder how it tastes when turned into sashimi. Heading back to the cover and looking at the primary image, we can see some shrimp at the East Beach in Hopeport. I think these actually relate to the legendary bounties in the sense that you catch the shrimp to then use them as bait in order to lure the legendary fish out of hiding. After all, they wouldn't be legendary if you could just walk over to them and simply stab them. Alrighty, let's go over what the teams have spent the last week doing. Starting with the technical team, which is Andrew, James B, and Ian. Bossy Leek Andrew has been working on Project Milestone and the botanist profession. Legendary Leek James B has been working on Project Milestone, post-graphics coding and polishing for the 6-star Mine of Mantuban quest, and launching today's game update. Finally, Multi-Purpose Leek Ian has been doing mapping and post-graphics coding for the 6-star Mine of Mantuban quest, as well as some work on Project Milestone. Next up is the content team, which consists of Paul, Samuel, Daniel, Harris, and Steve. Harry Leek Paul has been working on Project Milestone, as well as polishing for the 6-star and pre-graphics coding for the 7-star Mine of Mantuban quests. Baby Leek Samuel has been doing post-graphics coding for the 3-star Hope Forest quest, as well as handling support requests and preparing this weekly leak. Thin Leek Daniel has been working on, drumroll please, minor bounties. Bet you expected Fisher ones, huh? Sleepy Leek Harris has been working on pre-graphics boss coding for the 4-star Kernopolis quest. And finally, Lankiest of Leek Steve has been working on Project Milestone and pre-graphics coding for the 4-star Mine of Mantuban quest. Moving on to the graphics team, which is Greg, Nick, Lewis, James T, and Alex. Laidback Leek Greg has been working on graphics for the botanist, forager, and fisher professions, as well as graphics for the 6-star Mine of Mantuban quest, and this weekly leak. Cactus League Nick has been working on Project Milestone, as well as graphics for the botanist, forager, and fisher professions, and this weekly leak. Sloth League Lewis has been working on the model for the shrimp we saw on the front cover, as well as some graphics for the botanist profession. Jimmy League James T has been working on graphics for the botanist and forager professions, and Octo League Alex has been working on graphics for the botanist profession. And to wrap this segment up, Crunchy League Joe, our very own audio overlord, has been continuing his work on more global music and audio for the 6-star Mine of Mantuban quest. This week we have some very exciting quest progress. Get your pickaxes, tongs, and hammers ready. The 6-star Mine of Mantuban quest has been fully built, and development on it has entered the polishing stage. This means that this quest will be releasing fairly soon. Project Milestone is seeing some updates as well. Minor bounties have been added to the roadmap, and both the design and coding for them has already been completed. Speaking of bounty design, the team has begun designing bounties for all other professions. Aside from this, to make the roadmap a bit more logical, the Dungeons update has been moved to after the bounties have been added to the game. Finally, both the Milestone update and Fisher Bounties update now have graphical assets in the works. So, a lot of progress all around. And that's Weekly Leek issue 17. If you want to read the Weekly Leek for yourself, the link to it is in the description. Alternatively, if you want to discuss this issue of the Weekly Leek and all things Brighter Shorts with me and a community of well over 400 members, make sure you join my clan, the Blades of Adothria. The link to our Discord server is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss one of my uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in Adothria. Bye!